there was a huge communist uprising in the Weimar Republic, and the communists were trying to cause a national revolution in the country. They were trying to take over the country. But then you had the counter to the communists, and that was, of course, the right wing. And a lot of these right wing militants were a part of what was called the Freikorps. And the Freikorps were paramilitaries consisting of German veterans of the First World War who were very angry with the current Weimar government. And the Freikorps would actually be the precursor to the SA, who would put Hitler in power. And these people fought against the communist uprising. And so you could look back at that situation. You could say, well, the communists, they were revolting for a cause against societal norms, against the traditional norms. Communists were huge proponents of feminism. They were huge proponents of disintegrating the traditional concept of marriage. And here come these right wingers fighting against them. And you would think, wow, those are the good guys. But it's like, no, not really. They're just two dogs fighting for the same bone. But here, in this situation, in the first half of the 20th century, you had a lot of Catholics who fell for the deception. You had a lot of Catholics who fell for the fascist deception, for the guile of the fascists. Because to the Catholics, the Nazis, the fascists, they were the counter. They were the spearhead against the communist enemy. We saw the same thing take place in Italy. You had the far left socialists spreading their ideas throughout Italy. They were becoming very influential amongst the peasant class, amongst the laborers in the farm countries of Italy. And the landowners, they didn't like that. They didn't like the left-wing inculcation of Italy, the inundation of left-wing ideas, because they were afraid that it would ruin their businesses. And so a lot of them sided with Mussolini's fascists. And a lot of Catholics thought that the fascists were the good guys. So we have to be very careful. You have the revolution against the traditional mores of society, the traditional morals of society. But then you have the revolt of the spirit. And so people, they begin to want to revolt against this rebellion, this movement of immorality. But even in that state of mind, they are open to manipulation. They are open to manipulation, and we have to be very, very careful. Very careful. Anyway, thought I would give you guys my thoughts on this subject. This is my observation. And yeah, you guys just heard some theology. God bless.